Welcome my fellow scouts. It is winter here today at Bhur Sagarth. It is a 5v3 siege battle replay today, but it is Last Alliance versus Mordor today. Today's replay was sent to me by MSQ2. Thank you very much to MSQ2 for posting me the replay. If you guys want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can post them to my email at scoutsoventertainment@gmail.com. You can post them to me directly onto Discord via my Discord ID, or you can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post your replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. Or you can also try tagging me in your replay as well that you post on your respective Discord. I might be a member of it, I hope. And if you want to support the channel, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Tick the bell for notifications so you never miss a battle. And with that, let's get underway today. And also leave a comment. It does really help out with the YouTube algorithm. And so we'll start with MSQ2's army, who is commanding, of course, Mordor before us. He's got some Nazgul over here. We've got some Moron Halberds, just the one unit there. Got another unit there. Temple Executioners armoured up. aAggressive High, Temple Guard, you've got to bring Temple Guard. We've got some Sauron's Will here, 1 or 2 units of them. We've got some Blackguard Barad-dûr, Orc Fodder, some Mere Small Chosen, Moron Archers, and Uruk Captains there. Not a bad army there for Mordor. Over here we have some Temple Inquisitors. He's also got some Melkor's Chosen over here, and we've got a unit here that's running away. Who's that? The Dunedain Shadowbows. A little bit curious they deployed over here, I think that was a mistake. But let's go and check out his allies here. Who are his allies today? We have Son of the Dunedain, one of the veterans of Reforged. He's got some Moron Halberds here, 2 units. Some Mere Small Chosen, couple units. Moron Guard, aAggressive High. Orc Javelins, couple units of them. I didn't see MSQ2 bring any of the Orc Javelins, but I might have missed that to be fair. What else is down here? Okay, not seeing anything just yet. Anything up at the Citadel? There is something here. We've got some Dunedain Shadowbows and Temple Guard. Makes a lot of sense to see the Dunedain Shadowbows up here. I expect Son to get a lot of kills here. And we'll actually be able to see the kill counts of him and his allies, MSQ2, Son and Nabest, because being in the same faction at the end, we'll be able to see all the kill counts for all their units as well. We have Nabest here, the final defender. We've got some Dunedain Shadowbows here, some Temple Guard. We've got over here some Uruk Captains. Over here, next to them, some Nazgul. General doesn't appear to be in that unit. He's in this unit here, the Uruk Captains. Orc Javelins, again 2 units. Really makes me think I missed MSQ2's Orc Javelins. We've got some Sauron's Will here, 2 units. aAggressive High, of course. Moron Halberds. Temple Executioners, not armoured up this time around. Blackguard of Barad-dûr. And out here, Orc Fodder, Moron Halberds, and Moron Archers. I think I might have touched on this unit or units of Blackguard of Barad-dûr, Mere Small Chosen, but if I didn't, there they are again. Alright, coming to the first of 5 attacking armies today, we have Artherdain coming over Pajo. We've got some Dunedain Scouts here. We've got some Artherdain Marksmen, half armoured up I should say. Artherdain Men Arms here, half armoured. We've got some Dunedain Peacekeepers here, appear to be armoured, 2 units of them. Some more Artherdain Marksmen armoured up. Artherdain Pikes here, both of them armoured. Dunedain Gate Guards, Dunedain Troll Slayers, a Trebuchet. Some dismounted Knights of Noob here. 2 units of dismounted Forest Aaron Knights are here as well. We've got the first Gondor player here, Aggressive Man. He's got some Marksmen of Keir Andros here. We've got some Gondor Spearmen, a couple units of them I think. Yes, not armoured up. We've got some Northern Honor Guard here and 2 units of Fountain Guard. The rest of his army, where is it? What do we have here? We have a second Gondor player, commanded by Medieval Feud. Most of Aggressive's army might be still invisible, I can't really tell. But we'll keep our eye of course later. We've got some Gondor Militia here. We've got some Marksmen of Keir Andros here, Gondor Archers. Gondor Infantry, a couple units there, not armoured. We've got some Gondor Archers. Who's that there? We've got some Gondor Infantry too, fully armoured. As I said, 2 units of Gondor Archers, not armoured up. Some Marksmen of Keir Andros are there as well, and possibly a second unit of Gondor Infantry armoured up. We've got some Citadel Guard here, couple units, some Ravenhill's Keir Andros, and some Axemen of Ostanak. And it looks like we've got a unit out here. Melkor's Chosen, belonging to MSQ2 as I said before. They're being charged down here by Imladris, commanded by Noob player. We've got some Spears of Rivendell here, 2 units there armoured. 2 units of Imladris Sentries. We've got some Archers of Rivendell here, Norrentina Warriors, Archers of Rivendell. Jeez, Imladris is ignoring Melkor's Chosen entirely. Nice charge there from MSQ2. I'm sure Noob player there would have been pissed. So we've got Stalin, Stepbro, and Noob player commanding the last two Imladris armies. So we've got one Artherdain, two Gondor, two Imladris. That's the state of play here today. Got some great Dunedain here, not armoured up. Is anyone broken here? Melkor's Chosen broke at 20. Holy smokes. But remember, we've talked about this. The elite units can break at the drop of a hat when they're so far away from the rest of the army. It was a big gamble for MSQ to bring this unit, and pretty much it's been lost to him. They've only lost like 3 cavalry before they broke. And unfortunately they're running straight towards the enemy, and pretty much they're going to be killed here. They won't reform, I don't think. There's too many Gondor units around here. Yeah, that's a crying shame and a big loss there for MSQ2 straight off the bat. Okay, so I think we've covered most of Aggressive Man's army. It was Medieval Feuds that was missing. We've got some Wardens against Ethel here. Citadel Guard, a couple units, I think I already saw them before. It's hard to tell what I've seen and what I haven't. But pretty much we've got the standard Gondorian units, archers, in terms of Gondor archers, Athelian rangers we see here before us. Wardens against Ethel we've also seen. North the Honor Guard, Fountain Guard, whatnot. Got some Axum Osnak here, not armoured up however. As I said, I commented on the archers here. Looks like new player bought every archer unit under the sun for Imladris. Great Day Artherdain. Got some Brunei rewards here. Commented on those units already. For Stalin here, we've got some Great Day Artherdain, couple units there. Sorry, 1 unit of Great Day Artherdain. 3 units of Imladris Guardians armoured up. 2 units of Elden Spearmen armoured. Elden Swordmasters. Brunei rewards here. Coming in. Okay, they've got the brown tinged armour plating. That's an indication that those units are armoured up, guys, for those who don't know. We've got some Eldenly Archers, Norrentina Warriors, couple units there. And we've got out here some God Helen NUR armoured up. I didn't see new player bring them, just Stalin here. And with that, we'll do a small cut here and come back once the battle begins. See you soon, guys. Alright, we're back, guys. MSQ2 being very forward here. His general is out here. They're firing to the Elden Are they firing to the Elden Spearmen, or they're going after the Great Day Artherdain? Looks like they're going after the Great Day Artherdain. Damn, I hate this cough. We got some Dunedain scouts here charging into them, trying to shut them down. More on archers from Sun here, firing on these guys, trying to drive them back. Pajo looks like did that out of desperation to stop him from firing on the Imladris' units there. The general for maybe Stalin or Noob was in jeopardy. Okay, Sun's bringing up his more on archers here. Okay, Temple Guard falling back. Elden Spearmen getting close. Are we going to see some Orc Javelins brought up, I wonder? I would expect to see them being brought up. But at the moment, I do not. Mordor just has archer units in the area. I also haven't seen a catapult yet for the defenders. We've seen one for the attackers, not for the defenders just yet. Here's what the commanders here of the Temple Guard unit just scattered all over the place. Okay, Stalin started firing from down here. He appears to be targeting the Orc fodder. That'll suit Sun just nicely, I reckon. I don't think Stalin was firing these guys because the Orc Javelins were approaching. They were firing the Orc fodder unit already before we saw these guys coming. Okay, Orc Javelins here might get a volley off. Half might go into the hillside there. Okay, that was an okay volley. They only lost about 3 javelins there to the hill or so. Now will the Orc Javelins turn around and fire? They've got a good angle. Down to 144, so they've got time to use their ammunition. Now the question is this worth it? Will the Elden Spearmen be able to absorb all this fire? Sometimes it is better to let one unit absorb the fire rather than the whole army, but then this is a pretty good unit, and are they worth throwing away like that? That's the dilemma a lot of players face. Assuming MSQ didn't bring any, they would still have 3 more units of them throughout the city. Gondor militia here, engage some Orc fodder. Got some Blackguard mixed in with some Orc fodder, mixed in with some Moron halberds as well. Not a bad line there. The only thing that would be a threat to this line, of course, is the Artherdain Rangers, and that's probably what Gondor should do. They probably should move up the Artherdain Rangers just on the hill here towards the mountainside as close as they can here. Fire up into that blob. Thus take away the advantage of the Orc fodder and do damage to 4 units at once. I think that's worth it if you ask me. Just fire maybe 5 or 6 volleys in there would definitely do the trick. It would force Mordor to break up this line anyway, for sure. We've got Nazgul being brought up here. He's trying to hide Nazgul in there. The general is not in that unit, that's why that player's being so forward with it. Players still arriving in that canyon there. Again, the lack of artillery, it does mean that Mordor was able to bring more units to the battle. But will they get enough kills to compensate for the lack of artillery? Alright, we've got modern archers now firing through the gap back, returning fire here. Well, Imladris' troops here are pretty well spread out, and the fire is spreading out to take out multiple units as well. Honestly, the units they're hitting, I'd probably use up all the ammunition for that unit. I mean, I'll be getting hits here on the Artherdain, Archers, Rivendell, Imladris Guardians. But I think maybe he would fare better firing on the Artherdain. Okay. Moron archers here firing into some spears of Rivendell, non-China warriors, okay. Non-China warriors should be able to go toe-to-toe with the Moron archers. Orc javelin's being brought up. Who would they be firing into, I wonder? Oh, we're reloading. Didn't get a volley off. What could have been done here if he had a Blackguard or Barad-dûr unit in place, which he doesn't unfortunately, but my thinking is, had he had one here, he could have raced one down, pressed hard into the forces here, moved his Orc Javelins around to the side, and fired a few volleys into the Artherdain. The biggest gamble or the risk to that plan, of course, is the archers. It is. The biggest risk to that plan, of course, is the incoming enemy fire from Stalin down below. Now we've got a lot of troops being brought up, and a few decent troops as well. You're doing shadowbows here, they're firing. I can't see who their target is. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing the volleys now. They're firing on the front lines here. I thought we'd seen the archers up there fire down below as far as here before, but maybe I'm wrong. It's just a camera there. There we go. Orc Javelins down to 139. Artherdain marksman, for the most part, missing. That got a bad getting ready to push forward there. Maybe. No moves yet from the best. He's just got the units in place and ready. Unsure of the target though, as of yet. We've got a bit of the arrow fire going on the side of that hill there. We see that a bit. It is 9% to 7% so far. MSQ2 and Nabest really stacking the deck here. Is it really that necessary to do this? It's a dangerous risk. They're really incentivizing the attackers to send up the Athelian Rangers, or Dunedain Rangers if Artherdain has them. But so far we see neither attacking player bring up that unit. Obviously, which is great news for the defenders. Pajo Marines loading up. Might not really be worth it. Oh no, they're firing to the backs here at the Modern Halberds. What have we got here? Modern archers in the distance there firing in.
We're under attack.
Gondor getting some friendly fire there on their own troops. Okay. Orc Javelins now firing the Pelican Marines. And that pushes them back straight away. Citadel Guard moving around. I wonder if he moves the Orc Javelins a little bit to the right. I wonder if they can get a better angle on the Citadel Guard. That was a great volley right there. Raven Helm's Candles getting hit, Citadel Guard, Axe Malosnak. All units worth hitting with Orc Javelins. Remember, Axe Malosnak I believe are AP. Citadel Guard getting focused down by the Black Guard of Barad-dûr. But they're being surrounded here. We're not seeing any action or response from the Orc Javelins. They still have their Javelins. Hang on, let's see what they do here. They're not aiming for them. They're choosing to go after reinforcements of Gondor Spearmen. That's weird. Mordor needs to set up a unit of Sauron's Will or charge the Olog High into the flank of the Citadel Guard to push them back. It's getting real here. We've got some Melkors chosen from the best that could be charging into the Citadel Guard, taking them out. Saving the Orc Javelin's ammunition for another unit. They need to move to the right. Get out of the way, guys. The best charges in, what could be easier? Now we've got some reinforcements coming in. Got some Gondor archers moving up to provide some fire support. We've got Nazgul moving up to plug the gap. Well, Nazgul would definitely do that. The trebuchet here looks like they're trying to target the Olog High. Essentially, there's 3 units they could take out, maybe even 4. Who was firing on them before? Gondor archers. They do okay damage. Okay, defense stepping up over here. How's a look over here between Imladris? We have some more turrets being sent up to the line. We've got Nazgul leading the way. I thought I saw other Nazgul units there. Yeah, still at 9. You got Temple Guard firing down. All javelins still have their ammunition. They're reloading. Artherdain, we spent copying a hit here belonging to Noob player. Or was it Stalin? It's Stalin. This defense is holding strong, I think largely due to the Nazgul being at the front. They are a real powerful unit here. And they're well supported. Because we've got the elves targeting the Nazgul, at the same time, the Mordor Halberds pretty much attack the elves with impunity. Because all the elves are trying to focus on bringing down the Nazgul. This is proving to be a very deadly combination. Mere small Tersan, Halberds and Nazgul. You can go toe to toe here with the elves. Both the Artherdain copying a few volleys there from the Orc javelins. You gotta react quickly when it happens to your units, guys. You shouldn't let javelins get their teeth into them. They can severely cripple your elite units. So you got the elves. Are they lobbing their arrows over the hill there? Yeah, not that I can see. It looked like they were doing that before. You got the Doom Shadowbows firing on them. Olog High moving in. Sauron's will was being sent in, but now are being pulled back for now. We've got the Orc Fodder or Orc Javelins out of ammunition there, providing a decent meat shield for the units below. The Olog High have pushed their way through to pretty much the end of the Elvish battle line here. Seems to have really disrupted the enemy formations. But MSQT are getting way too aggressive with his Olog High. He's got to pull them back. Who's he going after? He's going after somebody. He wants to kill something in particular. They're going after the Norrentino warriors of all units. That's interesting. Okay, looks like MSQ2 is trying to pull back. Olog High appear to have lost two trolls so far. They might lose 2 or 3 more before this is over. Yeah, they lost 2 more. Yeah, they're gonna miss another one. We've got AP archers firing on the Imladris sentries, Enguate Artherdain and Eldenly spearmen. You can't go wrong there. Hitting any of those units is a bonus. all have decent armor, and he's shooting them with armor-piercing ammunition. Sun couldn't be asking for a better situation right now to use these guys. How's Gondor and Artherdain going over here? Pelican Marines loading up. Now 123. Yeah, the archers are targeting these guys. Is it worth using the Pelican Marine ammunition on them though? Really want to use your javelins on the more mid to elite tier troops, not so much the orc fodder. I know we've talked about javelins being a big threat in the past while they have ammunition, but if you can use archers instead of your javelins on them, you should. You should try and save your javelins for the more elite troops, because javelins will damage them faster, bring them down faster, you know, take their health out much faster than any archer unit. So in Pelican Marine's case, you want to use that kind of ammunition on the, well, Olog High is a bit of a stretch because it's so far spread out, but Uruk Captains, Temple Executioners, Nazgul would be the ideal unit. Sauron's Will is also a good unit to use javelin ammunition on. And maybe the Moron Halberds if you want to try and break through the defense faster. Now Gondor is trying to drive back Nabest. Nabest is comfortable with taking some casualties. He's got orcs to spare, not trolls. They can still use their ammunition pretty quickly at 93. But what's fortunate here for Artherdain and Gondor is that maybe even half the ammunition is going to the side of that hill here. He's trying to go after the Fountain Guard. Attacker's getting very lucky there. Very unfortunate for Nabest. Once again, the attacker's trying to overlap and try and hem in the Mordor forces. We had an archer unit fire all at once there. Black Guard from MSQ2 moving up. Okay, looks like they're going to try and hit the Fountain Guard here and Artherdain Pikes. Okay, Mordor's pressing hard here. Gondor and Artherdain must stack the deck. They got to rush in their units. They got to try and reinforce this line. It's the only way to counter a push like this. That and with javelins, but looks like Gondor and Artherdain have used all their javelins in the area. Artherdain still might have their Dunedain Troll Slayers at this stage. We've got some decent fire there from the Artherdain Marksman. MSQ2 brought both his units back out of Barad-dûr up. Don't think that was necessary. One unit would have do. $39 to $39. Yes, the MSQ2's got to make a decision. You know, get units out of there. Commit them, don't commit them. Get them to safety if you're not going to use them. Wow. He pulled them out. He pulled them out after just sending them in. I'm lost on that. Mordor here might be giving up the front line. He's pulling out his Nazgul now. I think this signals that they're going to let the Gondor and Artherdain come in here. They want to try and take them on here. Now Mordor's plan, he could be trying to sort of contain and try and blob up the Gondor Artherdain forces in this area so that the Dunedain Shadowbows can go into them. We'll see whether or not that plan works. So far the Dunedain Shadowbows are hiding, so Gondor and Artherdain don't know the danger that they're walking into right now. Meanwhile, this defense is holding strong. Saurons will have been sent in, but they're at the back still. Well, most of them are. We've got one or two of them in the actual fight. I'm not seeing any ammunition come down there from up top. We are almost at the halfway point here, guys. It is 43-41. Temple Executioner is now being sent in. This unit belongs to Sun, I believe. That fires from Temple Guard, clearly. Okay, we're seeing a large blob up of elves here, including God help anywhere. We're seeing the AP ammunition go into him, the God Helm. The Dunedain Shadowbows aren't firing, or are they? No, they're reloading. They're going to fire. Okay, we have the Dunedain Shadowbows and Temple Guard firing on these guys. Both sides not giving an inch. Mordor appears to be the one that's edging forwards here. A unit of Temple Guard might be handy. Temple Guard firing down. More Knights is firing in. Looks like we've got Temple Guard here trying to take down the Pelican Marines. Pelican Marines trying to take down the Mias Morgul Chosen. Nazgul backing them up. Best trying to push back the Dunedain Troll Slayers. Alright, they've done a few, well, they've done a bit of damage there. Gondor's forces building up. Looks like Medieval Feud is leading this push. Jeez. Miss Morgul Chosen, they're not broken. Half looked like they were broken there for a second. Olokai are controlling the left flank, it looks like. But Mordor, are they going to go for it? Will they push down? It might be too dangerous, it might not be. Depends if the Artherdain Rangers are close. Reinforcements from Medieval Feud and Pajo are ways off. The trebuchet here is facing this area. If Mordor does blob up, then they will be exposed there to that trebuchet. So it would be a bad call, I reckon, with that in mind. That for Mordor push here would be a bad move and a fatal mistake, so I think I do applaud the defenders for restraining themselves. They're leaving these units here to see how far they can get. They're close in combat. which takes out most threats from units like the Athelian Rangers and Trebuchet. We've got Marksman Kandos trying to fire in the aAggressive. aAggressive's handling themselves pretty well. Doing a troll stage here trying to bring down the aAggressive. Okay, looks like they're trying to target the Sauron's Will. Here's Gondor's just pouring it in here. We've got Javelin Fire, we've got Archer Fire. aAggressive down to 6. I don't know, is it worth pulling back the aAggressive? We've got Mirsmall Chosen here along with the Nazgul. It might be better to leave the aAggressive in the fight. Okay. Back over here. Dunedain Shadowbows firing to the Bruno rewards, but might be getting some friendly fire there on the Nazgul. That fire is too close to them. (53 to 56), so defenders here taking a slight lead by 3%. 19 Warriors being moved up. Their mission is to fire on the reinforcements of Mordor. And they're firing on Sun's Temple Guard. Elves here getting a lot of ammunition, a lot of hits here on Mordor's forces. Eldamir Archers firing. Definitely a rare situation where lobbing your arrows works well. You can't really miss, can you? Hits here, the volley's getting like 90% hits, at least, on the enemy. The Sun has his meat shield. And Mordor has not actually given up any ground here, they've actually taken some back. After all this time. Okay. Let's go check out the other side, see what's happening there. Okay, Artherdain's moved up at the pikeman. Melkor's chosen, he has charged into the Dunedain Troll Slayers and taken out half the unit. Melkor has moved. Oh, Artherdain pikes here broke at 99. How'd that happen? Jesus, it's a shame the Best didn't try and charge after him, but it would have been a big gamble. He would have lost him probably. We've got Citadel Guard racing up, provided cover there for the Artherdain pikes. Pajo hasn't lost their general yet. The presence of the Melkor's Chosen might have instilled a bit of fear into them. But the Dunedain Shadowbows firing in the same location as the aAggressive. The Dunedain Shadowbows not firing. We got here? We've got Dune Shadows firing the Gondorian blob down below. But Medieval Feud has his troops in place, same with aggressive men ready to push back hard on the Dune Shadows. And the Temple Guard. Tell you what, MSQ2 was lucky there, not to lose too many. You have a lot of arrows coming up this way. They escaped with minimal casualties. And he's left behind some decent... Nabest here has 2 decent units here on the hill. The Doom Shadowbows could be firing in right now, let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. They are firing in. Gondor's marching on these guys. Now it's a race. Can the Doom Shadowbows weaken these guys enough to give Minas Morgul Chosen and Sauron's Will the edge they need to stay in this fight and win? We've got Uruk Captains being sent up. Who do they belong to? They belong to Nabest. Okay, this is a big play here from Nabest. Okay, the combined forces of the Doom Shadowbows, Uruk Captain, Sauron's Will, Minas Morgul Chosen appears to be enough to go against the Gondorian forces here and win. The Gondorian forces are starting to succumb to all that damage. The Gondorian forces were almost unstoppable 5 minutes ago. And now they are crumbling. And we've got a sally out here from MSQ2. We've got the Athelian Rangers here, unleashing their own body piercing damage. We've got the Doom Shadowbows up top, I think, firing into these guys. Shadowbows look like they're not firing. Moment. That guard broke at 80. And now they're running through the enemy. Alright, so that's a big loss there for Mordor. Olokai is about to spend. And the best probably needs to pull back his Temple Executioners here. They're about to get overwhelmed. So we've got Temple Guard up top here. Yeah, all the arrows here are clearing the ledge. Sun and MSQ2's forces here. Doesn't look like they're retreating just yet. So it looks like Sun is in charge of this choke point, and Nabest is in charge of the other, and MSQ2 is supporting resources to both if and when they're needed. Now, God Helm here. Oh, we've got about half the ammunition there, clearing the hill. Let's have a look. That's a lot of ammunition wasted to get a couple of hits. It's a fairly even deal there for Mordor. Very lucky. God Helm continues to fire. Oh, they're firing on the Temple Executioners. I didn't think they could reach that far, but apparently they can. Damn. Okay, now it looks like they're out of range. MSQ2 is thinking about setting up forces this way, but it's already too late. Another great charge there from Melkor's Chosen, blowing it in the best. Neither Gondor nor Artherdain is shutting off the Melkor's path of retreat. I'm not the only guy. It looks like they're trying to do that now, and they might succeed. They are there, but the path is still open. Looks like Melkor's Chosen is stuck or something, I don't know. It looked like Nabest was going to get away there with almost all of them, but yeah, somehow they got stuck and turned around. Gondor killed a fair chunk of them. MSQ2 is continuing to send forces this way. It's just 2 units here against the armies of Gondor and Artherdain. Not to mention we have some elderly archers here as well. Okay, we do have shadowbows fire. Oh, they were firing. They still have their bows out. We got Nabest pulling out his forces. Gondor chasing after them, along with Artherdain. So they're pulling out. What are they taking on? Alright, they're going after the blob here. I might have gone with the unit of marksman Candros with ammunition still. Mainly because if Mordor does make a last stand at the familiar spot, that's less archers the enemy has to fire at him. This seems a bit unnecessary of MSQ2. Melkor's Chosen here, trying to buy him some time to pull back. Now, there's only one reason I can think of that MSQ2 is doing this. He wants to keep the line and hold here. That's an expensive transaction there for time. He's risking some of his best units here, just so they can maintain the fight here without getting outflanked. I mean, what troops do we have left in the area? We've got some God Helen here, we've got some Great Arthen, oh, then we Swordmasters, and some Great Dunedain. That's it. If that's it, and if the defenders want to stay put and fight here, then they should throw everything they've got into this battle right now to try and win it as fast as possible. They can't afford to be slow here, because they're going to get caught out if they don't move up. Okay, the attackers aren't going this way. Wardens against Ethel here, targeting the Mordor forces. We got Medieval Feud clumping up with Pajo's archers as well, Wardens to the north. They've got to spread themselves out. Try and target the MSQ2 shadowbows. MSQ2 is losing that fight. He's got to pull back. Sauron's will. Are they trying to charge after the Wardens of the North or what? But this meant lots of Luminous moving up here, along with some Fountain Guard and not the Honor Guard. Now, of course, Chosen might have died there, but they took out about 5 or so of the Northern Honor Guard. I saw them go down. In a head-on charge, too. Not bad. And good move here from Sauron's Will. They pivoted and turned themselves to the left, pushing them against the marksmen of Candros, making it that much harder for the Athenian Rangers to get their arrows into them. They're getting a couple of arrows in there. But it looks like most of the unit is safe. Second unit of Sauron's Will here could charge into him. And that was a little bit misguided there from MSQ too. He ignored the Athenian Rangers. It's possible he didn't see it until it was too late. The attackers here bringing all their fire to bear here on the Sauron's Will. They won't last long under that. Two units of Sauron's Will here to kill some marksmen of Candros. Not really worth it. Because by the time this is over, that's pretty much what these two units will be able to accomplish before they die. Alright. Oh, Sun's retreated back up here. These are Nabest's men. MSQ has his temple executioners here now. Now they've surrounded the Northern Honor Guard. We have seen these guys break in the past. Okay, there goes one of the Gondorian generals. The Northern Honor Guard teamed up here with the dismounted Knights of Numinos. Elderly archers are coming up. We might be able to fire in this section of the Mordor forces. There's no friendly troops in their path. Okay, now they can fire at will. The Northern Guard's finished. We've got some Dune Shadowbase here chasing off a unit of Elderly archers. Running interference for them. Okay, well they're just buying time. Okay, Mordor must have pulled back. I thought maybe they could have defeated the Imladris then and there. Instead of letting them through like that, but, you know. We've got Temple Inquisitors still alive. I forgot about these guys. I saw them earlier. They can come down for a charge. Nothing's stopping them from running down here. It's just archers. And melee troops. 83 to 89. Yeah, this is a time of the Temple Inquisitor. So it's a shame Sun's not sending them into battle. Just cycle charging his enemy to death. That would have been the time to use them. And put one unit of Temple Executioners here to hold back the Great Artherdain to stop them from cutting off the retreat of the Temple Inquisitors. That's what I would have done. But hindsight's 20/20. Spend nice with us leading the charge into a swarm of Adunium Shadowbows. Normally you don't see this many Adunium Shadowbows all at once. It's a sea of blackness. Trebuchet crew coming in. Jeez, it's like a never-ending stream of arrows. Inquisitors coming in, but way too late. The moment has long passed for them to be sent into battle. Templar Guard here, trying their best to fire into the Athelian ranges. The God Helen here, firing into them, affecting their ability to fire efficiently. A lot of the troops here from Artherdain and Nabest are already, pretty beaten up, which is why the Doom Shadowbows are doing such a good job and lasting as long as they are. Again, the attackers here are blobbing up their archers. Archers need space. They need to give themselves more space. More archers moving in. $84 to $92. It looks like Mordor is being slowly pushed back here. Both sides keeping up the missile fire. Sun here, it looks like he's saved a bit of ammunition. More Templar Guard being sent up. Like got a Barad-dûr here. And Nazgul, just waiting to be sent into the battle. We've got 2 units of Nazgul here. 85 to 92. At what point do the attackers just try and go for a big push to end it all? Would such a push backfire? Let's go and find out. So Athenian Rangers here, pretty weak. Shouldn't be an issue. Both Artherdain again, not too much of a problem there. Then we Swordmasters, not an issue for the Blackguard Barad-dûr. Great Time Dunedain could be of concern, but they're down 28, so they've already taken a bit of damage and a few casualties themselves. And Wardens of the North. In light of that, if this is the only units the attackers have left, then a big push would be able to end this fight in the defenders' favour, I have to say. The real question I have is when will they go for it? Yeah, this is definitely going Mordor's way. It'd be good if they had the matter of sentries still around, but I think they're all taken out. The only hope for the defenders to win is to also send in everything they've got. With the Great Artherdain moving up. Trebuchet crew here broken. Let's see what the Great Artherdain can do. This is the last trump card that the attackers have left to play. Wardens in the north are okay, but the best unit on their field currently is the Breath of Artherdain for the attackers. Okay, pushing up. Geez, they're almost through the Mordor forces. We've got reinforcements coming in. They're scrambling. Defenders are scrambling here. Attackers have surprised them. Is a Nazgul committed to the fight? No, Nazgul is still in reserve. Warrens of the North, so the attackers have everything in here. So, you know, the Nazgul are not in the fight. They need to be. Here they come. Alright, here we go. Both sides now throwing everything they've got. This is all or nothing to both sides here. So look. Got some new Shadowbows here. They still have ammunition. That's what here being shot at. Trying to see. Okay, I thought they would have committed everything. Sun's still holding back the Olog High. Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Temple Inquisitors again. Yeah. Oh, Nazgul's still not being committed. Jeez. Well, hey, that's great news for the attackers. I mean, I want that too. The Nazgul in the fight already, this battle could be over. Defender's decision to go easy on the attackers here could really bite them in the butt. Nazgul looks like they've been finally committed, or at least one unit of them has. Here comes the second unit now. I don't know why the defenders went a little bit easy on the attackers there, but it could have been catastrophic for them. It still might be. The attackers here have destroyed a lot of the units that were sent in against them before, when I thought both sides were throwing everything they had into this last fight here. But they held the Nazgul back, they held the Blackguard of Barad-dûr back still, and the Olog High. This fight didn't need to be so tight. Well, time will tell soon whether or not that was the right decision. We are approaching the end. Olog High being sent up now as well. Artherdain General commanding his troops to push forward. It's funny seeing Temple Inquisitors charge in. He's being pushed back. (91 to 97). Okay, there goes one of the Imladris generals. He killed the Imladris general, and the Temple Guard guy did it, or Temple Executioner did some sort of victory pose where he just tapped the hinge of his sword to his helmet, sort of scratching off, doing some sort of victory pose there. Yep, kill the general, all in a day's work. Too easy. The hilt. Maybe that's a hilt of a sword there. Or a sword guard. There's a second Laris general, I think. This one belongs to Noob player. Okay, that general's in the Great Dunedain unit. Alright, attackers are finished here. We've got a defending victory. Oh, we've got two attacking generals fighting back to back here. Oh, we've got 3 generals clumped up together. 3. I've never seen 3 generals fight. Be the last soldiers in their units, in their respective units, fighting together. I've seen a general on General Showdown before. It's been a long time since I've seen that. And I remember it so clearly because it's only one time I think it's ever happened. It was in the Artherdain siege a long time ago with Sin of the Darkblade, I think, in that. And that's it, we're finished. Victory for Mordor, who defeated the last alliance, and bet everyone's scratching his head thinking that wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. MSQ2 here got 1834, son of the Dunedain 1620, and Nabest here did the best. Go figure. On 2587. Pajo here 999. Aggressive Man 1163. Medieval Feud 957. Noob Player 665. And Stalin Stepbro here 843. Okay. Nazgul here from MSQ2 203, 289. Artherdain Shadowbows 260. Olakai 139. Sauron's Will here 110. Rest units did poor to good. Son of the Dunedain. Nazgul here ranged from 69 to 145. Okay. Temple Executioners here 105. Temple Guard 206. Artherdain Shadowbows here 2 units of them. 95 to 256. Moron and Halberds here 107. Moron Archers here ranged from 100 to 121. And Nabest here, here's Nazgul. So we had, was that 6 units of Nazgul? We did have 6 units of Nazgul. Wow. Okay. 111 here to 290. Temple Executioners 105. Municipal Chosen, ranging 43 to 135, sorry. Municipal Chosen 43 to 135. Olog High 280, nicely done there. Artherdain Shadowbows 188. Temple Guard 189. Moron Archers here 161. Orc Javelins 100 to 118. Blackguard of Barad-dûr here 128. And Sauron's Will here 104. Melkor's Chosen did really well here on 285. And Melkor's Chosen here for MSQ2. Unfortunately got 12 kills because the unit broke pretty much basically as the battle started, so very unlucky there for MSQ2. But thank you to him for sending me the replay. If you want to see random replays featured here on the channel once again, guys, you can tag me in the replay that you post on the Discords. You can send them to me directly either via my Discord ID or my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com, or join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance. You can post your replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. This is Micka on behalf of Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye guys, catch you in the next Total War battle.